As a farmhouse brewery, we're so lucky to be located here in the town of Lincoln in the beautiful 20 Valley in the Niagara region. We are surrounded by so many beautiful orchards, vineyards, and farms, and as part of that community, we really focus on being stewards of the land. Being a farmhouse brewer, we want to use as many inputs from our farm or the surrounding area as possible. We're very lucky that we have the best water in the world. We're on the last stop on the line for town water, and it's perfect for the type of beer that we brew. Being in a rural setting, we're not connected to a town sanitary system. So we can't just put all the water down the drain. We have to come up with a solution. As part of our culture, we believe in sustainability. We're very focused on water conservation, and knowing that all the farmers around us who have been here over 200 years have been engaged in the stewardship of the land, we want to be the same. We had an opportunity to do something different instead of just hauling that water to a wastewater treatment facility. It's a challenge, we've worked through it, and we're really excited to talk about it here today.
Our wastewater program is a phenomenal start to a brewery as young as we are. Our current wastewater to beer ratio is 5:1, coming from what used to be 7:1, so we've really come a long way through our best practices. We work really hard on the brew house to side stream any hops, yeast, or wort that will not be used, and we put them in a separate tank where then farmers can actually come by and extract that and spread that on their fields to better their soil. Farmer Norm, otherwise known as our spent grain engineer, is one of our local partnerships. We have a great symbiotic relationship with him whereby we're able to get rid of our spent grain sustainably and free of cost, while on the flip side he gets to feed his cattle a little bit more economically.
We build water and wastewater purification systems for different niche industries. It means that we help transform water back into its original state. That helps businesses like brewers manage their water on site so that they can meet requirements, meet regulations, and grow their business in a sustainable way. Traditional wastewater treatment technology has a massive footprint. What we've done with the BrewClean system is compacted that into a small electromechanical machine that fits inside of a water treatment building and processes all of their effluent so that way it can be reused and keep their footprint small. This is a zero waste site. Everything is reused. The waste streams go to fertilizer or compost. The water is reused for multiple purposes, and everything is managed on a small property.
It was really important that we split the domestic waste from washrooms and kitchens from the brewery wastewater. We made sure that we had two pipes that never met, connected in the inside, so they were always split from the very beginning, so there was no pathogens potentially in the brewery effluent. Part of the year we're using the treated water for our agriculture, the hops that you see on our property, as well as all the landscaping around the brewery. For the other part of the year, we're actually piping that water to this retention pond for use the following spring to irrigate the apples, the grapes, and the Montmorency cherries that we have on this property. So no water is wasted. By having this retention pond, we're allowed to brew all through the winter months and push water here, so there's no real issue of wasting water at all throughout the year.
Trickle irrigation is the addition of water for the hops. It's all piped underground to the end of the row. It rises out and goes through a 1/2-inch pipe, which has little emitters on it. On a weekly basis, they require in the area of 54,000 liters. The addition of the water has been fantastic for us. It's allowed the plants to grow to the height that they need to grow, and it's helped to increase our production tenfold.
Since water is a precious resource, we have made sustainability a critical part of how Bench operates. It is a privilege to have an abundant water supply in Ontario, and we use it responsibly to protect our local water resources. We at Bench are constantly striving to reduce our water footprint by conserving, recycling, and reusing all of the water we use. Our goal is to have a zero waste water footprint from our entire brewing facility and everything we do at Bench. Zero.